Their moment. You can see how slow this is from Envy. AZK, oh, there's that shorty dashing away, able to not survive for long enough, but the cages, we have the satchels coming out as well. It looks like T1 should be able to...
later in the round. Brax all out of equipment's got to go to work with the Ghost, and he's going to find the first headshot before Mummy trades it out.
Initial A heaven control. Calypso playing a very sneaky position here by Roasted. Will actually be checked, and the jumping classic from Food will be able to deal with Calypso, evening up the numbers, and the health advantage is with T1 as they swing forwards now, making their way across, and we have now just FNS at the back of the site, and he's unable to do anything. Crashing hits, and surely the rotation should come, and it's starting to.
Nano Swarm now gone. Brax running out of utility. Still has an alarm, but he's going to try and get it done, though, with the Phantom. There's the first two as Brax holds strong. And he is going to be able to make the call. There's still one lurking.
Doesn't really feel like there's many options here. There goes the dark cover, but not too much to be done. A mid-round call here as to how they can adjust. And they're going to reset things, just wait a lot of time, keep their opposition guessing, and then they move forwards, but there it is, the judge. AZK ready and waiting, so patient the whole time, using that one-way cage to his advantage. Crashes will shut.
FNS is such a good in-game leader. Calypso reacting, grabs the spike, and instantly on the rotation, but EU with another 2K as the rest of the EU with the paranoia setting up. Will Food follow up on this push?
This is exactly what he did last time. The paranoia surely is going to come through, and it is an absolute massacre in mid. There's no survivors. Oh dear, Food is going to realize now he's going to turn around. This is a huge duel. He has to win this one, but he won't. Caboose takes the entry, and now the A side is up for grabs.
I want to see, was EU going to use his teleporter, just walk this one. Crashies with the longest flank ever finally comes in after a minute of looping around the back. Only gets one kill out of it, though. Brax have to stall out for 26 seconds.
Oh, perfect paranoia, but unfortunately he will get taken down by...
I don't think they're going to be expecting him to peek out, and he is going to let his teammates make the noise. EU making first contact. Brax still found in the corner.
Is really such a dangerous presence, but he didn't anticipate that there would be a gap for Crashies, and now there's a real chance here, especially after the neural theft. We'll have to see if Akis will be able to hold this position down by himself. The paranoia out for the assistance, and there's the rocket from Caboose also to just delay the efforts even further, and here goes the commitment, and it doesn't appear to be working out for T1. Just leaving AZK, but with that operator
from Envy, they've got to make a move to a bomb site. And here comes Food, first pick. Akis goes down. Crashies is there to trade out two more, and instantly three drop. The push coming out of B main, though, but in a 2v4 with 24 seconds left, this is going to be a tough fight here for Envy's FNS and Calypso.
And the trades continue here. Oh, Finesse finds Brax. Unexpected. And now it is indeed up to 1v1. 10 seconds to get the spike in to get onto the plant. There's just nothing. Oh my god, how is he still alive? It feels like everybody's sort of connected. He tries to double back and see what he can do. He gets two out of that.
No one rotation is likely coming in. EU is just going to hold strong as you're going to see the first pick again. It's Food up top. EU chimes in with a second, and all of a sudden it is just Finesse left alive in the 1 versus 3. Already picked up one, but that'll be... And Crashies is going to see it coming. 3 players spotted. You can assume more. All 5 are going to try and make the push as Caboose trades out with the Sheriff. And Food still holding strong. Rocket comes out. That's just buying more time. Denies the plant. And it's Calypso last
about getting aggressive with Brax, possibly. That's a nice shot, but he can't reset after that one. We'll get traded immediately, and now it's up to Brax for those multi-kills. We know that he's good for it. He hears the sound cues. There's just the jiggle. Brax takes one down, but where is Mummy's teammates? The bomb is making its way towards the A side. They know the rotations happen, but look at all this gear. This is what you're talking about, Bucket. They're moving straight into it.
Alarm bots, tripwires, nano swarm, all waiting for you, and still a turret is going to be shooting Calypso in the back. He is going to be dropped down to 93 health and a little bit of armor being removed, but Calypso finding Brax. Almost had both of them lined up there, down to 1 bullet. We'll see. Will the Jet be able to clutch as Calypso is trying to get aggro, and he is not going to get a chance. Not enough time for this plant, or will he?
Unless they get some easy kills. But they're going to go straight for the setup, and it's not going to work out super well for T1 here. AZK will get
he is going to hear that. No support yet, though, as Mummy is still around the corner, and a trade goes down. EU now on site with AZK. The spike will be planted. Mummy trying to break in. They weren't expecting them to be there already. Another kill is going to land, so it's a 2v1 for Envy on the retake.
Oof, that paranoia. It's all up to EU. I can't quite find the second. They're going to just walk behind this dark cover. Oh, there's the trip catching one. There is the updraft 2 dash. getting some control of the high ground there. Although great fragging coming through from Envy, just connecting with all of their shots.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, Brax is always good over the wall.
Crashy's fearless as he finds 2. What a play from the Cypher from T1. This opens up everything at A, and he's looking for a third. He knows the opponent is around the corner, shoots the boom bot, but not enough. Finishes off Caboose. Crashies can't ask for a better start.
Will be trying to find his way up here, and he finds an unawares Aegis. And that might just available. Another dark cover as well. So there's a lot of utility to play with. Lands that paranoia. That's beautiful. That's going to cause some problems. Calypso, can he win the 1v1 that he may be offered up here? Dark cover there. You can see they're denying it to him. Brax
dirty early. Everyone checks this top left corner, but not before looking right and straight ahead. And Calypso's going to find 2. The punish is there. Jet survived, but not for long. As Calypso finds a third, T1's round is shut down.
Oh, that's so awesome. What a great defense. Crashies will try to get something out of this, but exactly what's coming.
Caboose waiting for him at the top of the stairs, but AZK is going to get dropped. Nice headshot to stop the operator player. And now Aegis is chiming in as the Sage picks up 1. Food is there to trade it out. But a dropping classic right click from Mummy will make this now a 3 versus 1. Last man standing is Brax. And just 45 HP, he is in a tough position. T1 click instead doesn't pull the trigger, and he's punished. Aegis now getting aggressive behind the blastback distraction. Unfortunately, only finds 1 before falling, and now it's Food's turn. Showstopper's out, but Calypso's not going to miss his shot.
This looks so desperate right now for T1. They're trying to force their way in, all 5 players through that male position. Desperation rotation again. I think just desperation is the operative way and be safe. They've got the Rays playing close. They're going to go straight into that B bomb site. And there's Pistols trying to find their mark here. The Paranoia does a decent job, but it's still very labored here for the defense.
Onto the site. They still got some time to work with, but 3 players to fight their way through. There's the first one. Now it's going to be everyone stacked on site. It's still 3 to go as Finesse falls. Mummy will be
the complete denial of that information as Calypso goes for the flank. It's just a matter of time. T1 have a small window of time where they have to break these positions before the flank comes in. And I don't know that they're going to be able to buy enough time here because here comes Calypso straight from the back. Surprise with the operator. AZK at least will turn around to deal with that. But look at the chaos. What's left when the dust
work their way in. And Finesse with a big opportunity here to hold strong, finds Crashies, and Food now has Spike in hand, but 2 defenders and a camera to fight through.
Oh my goodness, Food's going to try to make his way forwards with the satchels. He has no idea. Finesse is completely duped him here. Still gets the kill, but there's no time to win the round.
Favorite locations of that ultimate. You can see on the minimap just how much of the site it takes up. Finesse had to rotate all the way back to screens. And Food is going to go hunting. 2 players giving up their position. He's able to punish both with the help of AZK, and T1 in a position to steal this map.
Yes, but there's so much utility that Brax has set up around the site, and that's going to be hugely impactful. AZK's gone down, and it's all up to the clutch man, Brax. This is what he does. This is who he is, and they line up for him, but it's not enough there. Now, everything has to go perfectly here for T1 to make this one work. Calypso whiffs his first shot. There it is. That's the distraction we're talking about, but Calypso's teammates will be doing all the damage, holding off that B heaven position. They've been so good there. Impenetrable position as far as Envy are concerned, but it's through B main that some success is found here by Braxton EU, and finally Crashies here as well with the late rotation up B heaven, able to make things work. EU will go down, the trades continue, Crashies falls, and he gets taken out by Mummy.
Taking a look at the push though, they are all stacked up top, and Food is going to wait for it, holding the angle. He finds the first headshot, a second there as Mummy misses wide right.
Boombot out as well around the pillar for Food, and Crashies will hold things down for a kill, and Food's still alive. He's such a problem here. He seems like just an immovable force around that back B bomb site. Finesse trying to just draw out a push still, and this is really, really difficult right now. Time is of the essence. 20 seconds to get that spike planted as the trays come through. A-Heaven control is with them, but Finesse still has site control, and that's everything in this 1 versus 1. All the time pressure as they play ring around the rosy. Finesse, he's been so perfect at this. He has such an eerie sense for this as he now just swings around the corner, times it perfectly. I love the small details here from them, and we get the reset into the A play. Envy felt like they couldn't really quite find an opening, and it's going to get even worse. Great shot from AZK. Beautiful flick connected. Doesn't even need to see his opponents apparently as AZK continues to decimate.
Flying forward with the double blastback boost.
I'm so sad that we've seen this setup now twice. I'm so sad we didn't get to see a kill from it just yet. Mummy, though, certainly will be able to make things work out towards the A ramp.
This is my first triple overtime, Dan. I'm not even sad, but maybe that won't happen as Braxton AZK find 2 kills right away, make it 3 in a row.
Timing and to play this position correctly. He's in hell, so he's not super committed. Look at that off angle, though. It works out, but for a trade, he's done enough here.
And will he be able to hit this shot in time? Mummy! Attackers plan to do here for Envy. 30 seconds left, and that's a nice kill from Calypso, opening things up a bit over at B, but crashes
to move and get caught, and now look at how much space they've gained. AZK back at it again, though, and EU comes in positioning that they have, which is towards B heaven, and historically in this matchup, Envy have been indomitable in this position, and Akis, he's got himself 2 kills.
Get him all.
And the nades and Caboose will finish it off. So T1, they are just
alive without taking any damage. Crashies, though, gonna be flooded with players, and Buddha's gonna jump back up there and chime in with a kill. A second now, as Crashies doesn't need to do it himself. Food is home, and there is a get through Mummy. And you haven't been able to do it. Finesse, we've seen the spam in the past. He finds AZK again. Now Mummy, using the tripwires from his teammate, finds the second. Finesse finds a third, and this is a round over for T1 unless we have more heroics, this time from Food and Crashies. Okay.
So crazy. Crashies able to find a 2K. That resets it into a 2v2. How many of these have we seen? The Boombot there, the pressure screens, and that's going to buy some space for Food to actually be able to plant the spike, or maybe not. The Paranoid, they're trying to close down his position.
No way.
Oh, Calypso. He's taking him down, and finally, Crashies does
nice
it.
Pick coming through. Opposing shots from Calypso here in the back. Nice timing there to follow up his Paranoia, and that's going to be the first 2 picks here out of Envy.
And at this point, T1 really have to just commit through, and that's a fantastic flash out of the dark cover. ZK will be able to trade the kill, but now they're down 2 against 4. It is a pistol, so there is always the possibility, and E's going to catch Calypso sleeping as he moves through that smoke. Perfect timing there from EU, and they get the high ground onto this A-bomb site, which will be absolutely key as they try to take these positions. But Mummy is creeping around the generator, and this might cause a lot of problems as he catches AZK off guard.
And Killjoy will be found up top. EU trying to clutch in the 1v3, finds his first. But the other 2, well, they're peeking together. And EU did not find the headshot there on the Sova. So 2 bullets before he dies, had Spike in hand, but just 14 seconds on the clock, and you need 4 left to plant. He's got to go gun to gun and find the headshot. Eliminated, but the Paranoia is out. Calypso's going to respond with his own, but not before flames are at his feet. The hot hands from Food are going to cause problems, and already 3 kills scored for T1 as they can walk their way onto the A site.
Yeah, Envy tried to contest that with not enough. Here is Braxton lurking around the mid-link position to catch, just making it impossible to read for Envy, but Envy have decided to just stick to this A site with the Phoenix and Finesse here around the generator. He's going to find himself 2 quick kills, but he will be traded out. There's just too many numbers.
Yeah, this one has always been on the other side of this wall at the start here for T1. This time it's AZK with that operator. Despite the one-way smoke, he can see legs as well, and he's going to make that shot land. Calypso answers back, though, with the snipe of his own.
This is such a smart way that T1 played. This will go into that in a moment as we see them capitalizing on the early pick that they made. It was a 4v4, but they are the attackers, so they have the advantage. Moving forwards, Caboose with the Sheriff!
Line him up!
A collat with the Sheriff. You don't see that every day. Beautiful work there from Caboose. And now T1 are in... They're in for a lot of problems here. 2 versus 3. They have time, but
everyone will be above. So Food just trying to work his way out of the site, and there is going to be the player from the back. The body will be falling.
I think this is a good call. Again, we're going to see very similar stuff here, opening up towards A main. Trades all over the place. Will favor or maybe not. The Hunter's Fury there from Mummy will buy time for his teammates to get into position for the retake. And Food, oh my god, he is not going to wait around for that.
He says, okay, well, there's no one really here to help him. That's going to be a free kill, but what can he do after it? About 20 seconds left on this clock to work with. And he is checking every possible head angle. Crashies behind the wall. Camera's going to tag him up. Akis has got to make a play. He's stuck between both, and T1 is playing this perfect. Crashies is on fire in day 2, and that flash is going to find 3. The run it back goes down, but they don't drop any other bodies, and Envy's Finesse again impressing with a double before being taken down.
do manage to get the spike onto the site, or towards the site at the very least. The Paranoid coming through their clip, so trying to do what he can to survive. Oh, the Paranoid comes out, but just a tad too late there, and he can't deny the spike plant. 2 versus 3 here for Envious on this retake. Lots of time to do it. Oh my goodness, just running, swinging straight into this one. Aegis will go down with the Killjoy, leaving Finesse on
T1 has now flipped the script.
Oh. I almost looked like a collab there, but we're going to get a swing straight into the A side after what looks like B pressure. It was always going to be A here. Great response from Calypso on Tree, doing everything he possibly can to try to hold things off for a moment longer to allow his team to get time to rotate back into the site, but they cannot deny crashes on the plant. Brax on the off angle, as he loves to do, is going to leave his teammate crashes in a 1v2 off the plant.
And I have no idea where that lockdown was placed, but I don't think the Killjoy ultimate going to have any impact here in the final fight. Crashes with the Phantom in his back pocket. Pulls it out. Here we go, AZK waiting for the push through the cage, and he is there with the punish. Crashy's helping out as AZK finds a headshot. Brax on the late flank.
Envious that they know what's happening. And there it is, Hunter's Fury's popped. Crashy's emerged through the smoke on Catwalk, and that's a very, very annoying thing to deal with. Calypso will deal with it though, but there's all that utility getting popped, slowing things down, but it looks like T1 are coming for that B site.
Everyone was tagged up there by Brax as well as he picks up 2. EU is going to flush to the site, but Finesse, again, a hero in the back is going to clean up 3 players in the final one.
A single thing, there's also a molly there. There goes the curveball as well to make life even more difficult. The Paranoia as well. Somehow Brax is still alive. He was able to move out of the way of all of that, and the site's taking
to be able to use his now. The recon arrow though destroyed instantly, no info gained, but his teammates are pushing up from the opposite side. A pinch is here, great jet push, but AZK can't find the headshot and caboose.
Well, there is. This could actually be huge because they're all stacked up on the catwalk position, and all of a sudden now they're going to force their way through. He can't get the Paranoia out in time. He can't connect the Classic either, and they are on the run right now to the bomb site. Envious, they've got to get the plant down. The Nanoswarm will delay these hungry pistoling players of T1 who are so angry. The savagery from them here. They have a chance to win this round now with all of this aggression, and it doesn't stop anytime soon. Caboose finds the back with the Spectre, but the trades are there. And now they just have to deal with Brax. Really nice high dart there, and EU's holding things on from the side, so Brax doesn't have to do it all by himself. Beautiful from
the Omen. There's a near fall coming out of EU. Instead, he stays alive, and now he converts it into a kill on Calypso.
Great setup there from Brax and EU, but it's not going to be enough to hold on to the side. Here comes the retake attempt. AZK straight in there with that Vandal. He will get taken down by Caboose. Food without the spacing to trade him immediately, but he still gets the job done. Cypher's getting really close. He will get punished if it doesn't work out for him. He's going to have to play this without the ult as he tries to go for the maneuver, and it's a very fast approach towards B, so Brax might get a little bit more love in this round, but there's a bit too much love as Finesse takes him down, and now there's problems here. EU, he's got to be careful not to die, not to give up this position. He does have, in fact, no, he doesn't have Paranoia, and he does go down. This is looking very dangerous right now for T1.
I feel like, and we are going to see Aegis drop in the lockdown. Will he be able to detain any players or just buy enough time for his squad? AZK is going to punish.
Oh, disaster strikes here for T1. They actually managed to sneak EU onto the site, so we'll have to see if he's able to do too much with this. He's got himself a Stinger, so he's definitely good for one at these ranges. As he waits behind the bomb boxes, we'll see if he's able to find the pick here onto Finesse. He looks like he might be the next challenge. AZK can't get any connections with the daggers. That's so unfortunate for AZK and EU. The Stingers, it's pretty good, but they run out of bullets real quick. Oh, the jump burst, almost good for it. And finally,
full armor. EU. Good luck, Brax. Brax getting tickled, and he will get EU trying to slow things down as it looks like a B push is incoming.
This is really scary stuff here for T1. They want to make sure they can convert this round somehow. Got Brax to the back of the side with the Sheriff in hand, looking for the headshots, looking for the perfect moment to peak. Speaking of headshots, Crashy leading by example perhaps, as he now makes his way back in. And they have to go for the plant here. The spike will go down with very few precious seconds remaining on the clock.
Here's that reload.
Oh, he's got it perfectly. He knows where both players are. Crashies
body blocking the drone from coming in. And we'll take a dart. Here comes the push through mid as 4 try and hit hard.
And there goes Food straight through the cage, but into the loving embrace of Finesse. Unfortunately for Food, and the B side is going to be taken, but Crashies is in the back, so there's still one more obstacle. And Crashies, as good as he's been, is not going to be able to. We might have some action here. Looks like EU is testing the waters. If they can get a pick, then they might decide to go for it, but they just lost everything. But I just wanted to quickly make them. It's a fake with this Killjoy ult. They want to pull the rotation away, but it looks like Brax is going to be able to pick up a kill towards middle. I think Brax has the information to know that this is a fake with the Killjoy ult as they try to make their way to the B site. There's all sorts of problems all over the place in the name of Brax, in the name of EU, and Crashies yet to be discovered until the last moment on the take of B. Mummy takes him down.
Two players from the back spawn will slip through as the Hunter's Fury is popped. Aegis trades out one. Mummy finds the second, and all of a sudden it is a 2v1. Brax with an operator. Last man standing. Hunter's Fury in the game on the line. Envy with a 2v4 clutch.
Yeah, it's such huge value. I cannot wait to see where it lands. And there we go, in that cubby. And it's actually landed on the mark, but somehow Calypso still gets a frag out of that. Finesse with a very good peek, and Mummy shuts it down, even gets a collab there. Beautiful stuff from Envy.
And now they know that's where the defenders are pushing from. Instant punish as both Aegis and Finesse, the Sentinel agents, are picking up kills. A third now here for Finesse. They've got everyone trapped in the window, and this could be a flawless round.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Nice little attack there from Aegis, finding the heads with that Spectre, and you can see that Crashies will go down as well. I think he was trying to die to the turret.
Yeah, he's like, just take me. Turret destroyed. And here comes Caboose. Perfect flash finds Brax hiding in the corner. Now a second opportunity, but you hold strong.
And lots of trades coming through here. AZK, he's arrived onto the scene in an explosive fashion. That operator doing great work, leaving just Finesse left alive in the 1v2. 40 seconds to go, but AZK is creeping up behind the cage. And sometimes you can have these late setups, exactly like where Caboose is, so you do want to clear that position. Beautiful awareness there from Food.
Run it back time. You know there's an op on the other side. He tried to challenge it. Instead, they push right.
Nano swarms available.
They're going to have to check this corner. Paranoia. He doesn't make a single sound. An instant punish. Dan looking for the third. Baits out the op shot. Pistol versus Fan.
Oh, the dash updraft is punished by Food at the very least. And you said it, Puckett, the knives are so key and they've only got one kill. The question is, will that be enough work? Maybe so. Caboose, we know how good he is, doing the damage again. And now it's a desperate retake attempt without the numbers. 2 versus 3 for T1.
Finesse able to use Food's weapon against them. AZK chimes in with his op and swaps out to the Phantom. Bladestorm also available, but he's in a 1v2 now. And Killjoy ult, though, they feel like Brax could hold down C and B, but it doesn't matter. If Finesse keeps playing like this, there is a just outside of that circle, I believe. And he is not detained, so Calypso, just enough room to do some damage. Brax is going to chime in with a two-piece. 3v3. Lots of smokes going down, and they're going to jump the spike. AZK hops off and hits an op shot. And Brax will find his third of the round as they get the clean retake.
They know about this. T1 are ready for this. There goes the orbital strike. Straight on top of the push as it's commencing, and they can't get past it. They're stuck behind it. And anyone who does make it past is just gibbed by the shotgun.
Calypso able to sneak by. AZK investing fully into the operator tree.
It's kind of hard to imagine that they even have found themselves in this position, but they have, and now the push comes back in, and they are doing a great job on holding onto things. Crashies can only do so much. Will they get popped? Okay, we get the Killjoy ultimate, and also one in kind instead, and they have to hold on to garage control so that they can maintain the Killjoy lockdown presence, and they're going to swing with it. There's the cage, though, to deny that attack, the angles, the line of sight.
Detained.
They do get detained, though, as you say, and it's down to Mummy. He's going to have to be in a 1v1 now. That's a great connection. Just updraft with the knives out, trying to play around this one. Flashes himself. Noise. They're trying to occupy attention. Crashies has taken Mummy out of the fight here. Mummy has to turn back around. Can he find a timing? No! Crashies goes down. Mummy again is causing problems. Oh, AZK though. He's causing more. The operator, the Jet, AZK.
3 players have been whittled. Mummy taking advantage of it from his safe angle. Meanwhile, Finesse doing most of the damage, and there is another one. The pistol rounds for Envy have been clean in this matchup. T1 now relying on some heroics from Crashies. 1v3 scenario. They have no idea where this man is lurking, but he is always somewhere in the middle of the map. Ake is patiently waiting from defenders
to confirm the info, but Envy aren't giving it to them, but Food is certainly going to give it to Calypso with that Spectre, and now they can move in forwards behind this after some of the defenders rotated out, but Akis, he might be able to do some more here, just the one. Mummy now will show himself with that Ghost from Spawn.
And that's with the drop down. That one's a freebie. Brax nowhere.
Brax, as you say, he's only on the Classic. And there's a second Nano Swarm. Has it delayed enough time? Not quite, I don't think. It looks like it should be good here for Envious to defuse this one. And there we go. Brax needed a few more seconds there of delay, but yeah.
Dodges the first flash, punishes the run it back. Now he's got time to do damage. Envy fast enough. His teammates, so much pressure on them to stay alive, and Finesse is going to stop him before the spike is planted.
Oh, that is rough. No cover on those angles, and Akis is extremely wise to the lurking crashes. And, oh, it just all falls apart. It looked like there was so much more below the window. Will they expect Brax? Brax could win the round right here if he's perfect, and he so often is. That's a great start from Brax. He knows where the next player is. Oh, so stunning. Needs just a pixel. That's all he needs. If there's a pixel, it's good enough for Brax. Crashy's holds things down at the back of the site, but Akis, he's not done just yet. The Killjoy ult will drop, and I don't know if Akis really has time to deal with it. Has to just wait it out at the back of the site in this 1 versus 1. Brax has done enough. Ooh, that was a close one.
I feel he is the key player in this scenario. He's just going to roll across the spawn, though, and he is going to be found by the lurking Caboose, who got into window. Caboose calls out the spike's location. Everyone on defense feeling pretty comfortable, but Brax is going to punish Calypso, getting aggressive through the double doors, and AZK is going to find a face of his own.
What he's able to do here is a pretty deep off angle, but they have the luxury to clear everything. But no, Food didn't clear that position before he turns around towards the spawn clear, and they know where Finesse is. AZK.
Turret destroyed. Food going hunting on the run it back. Caboose does give up his position. Remember, though, this is just pistols out for Envy this round.
I really like the run it back usage there to clear all the positions. We talked about the need for something that could clear positions, and Envious at this point, in retaking without without weapons and utility is pretty much an impossibility. Usually with a round like this, when you're back some position before they commit somewhere, because otherwise it's too telegraphed. And maybe a barrel might be showing here from the Killjoy. We have to see Akis. Oh no, the spray, the transfer, he gets two. Is that too much?
But you do have to respect the opping from AZK, and as EU falls, it's all up to AZK, who gets another punish.
That tells Caboose that, okay guys, they're going to go to A. It's huge information.
EU's been holding onto this orbital strike for what feels like the entirety of the game. Akis again with it.
They have to try to just find a way to swing onto him and hope that he misses some shots, but you know what? He's going to hit every single shot. Caboose nails it, seals the deal there for